And we're live. Welcome again to another Mugs Lego Masters Season 4 contestant chat. I'm joined by the wonderful Nicole, Jean, Josh, and Henry. Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We've got the other half of Nick this time.
Okay. The other half of the Nick and Jean cat dog
Yeah. I was in chat last time. This time I'm actually on the screen.
Well, you tried to join and you couldn't do it. That's what happened last time, wasn't it?
I don't think I think Nick tried to get me to join, and I didn't want to be a part of anything Nick's part of anymore.
You've had your run.
Yeah, that's right. For 15 odd episodes is enough for me. So it's the Jane show from here on out.
Oh no.
No, love the boy.
Do you guys live close? Do you all live close?
Yeah, Nick lives in Leichhardt, which is sort of like a 20-minute drive. It's always pretty heavy traffic, so sort of like a 20-minute drive. But then Joss and Henry live up in Newcastle, which is like,
give
how
us
far is that?
Address.
An hour 45?
Oh.
Yeah, about that. But
Yeah.
it's enough.
It's enough distance.
Yeah. We got to keep a little bit of distance from them. Or it'd be too much.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't be shy. Drop Nick's address.
Oh yeah, it's 8. No, I'm not going to actually. Hey Nick, can I drop your address? Chat me.
We know that it's number 8 on a street.
Number 8 on a street, and you've heard it to me.
Yeah. For all the
just go to
diehard
number
fans
8 in every street.
So based on
how has life?
You go away.
How has life been since the final has aired and things are returning back to normal for you guys?
Yeah, look, it's been much the same for the most part, except I get recognized a lot at work. A lot more people know my name.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say Joss is going to be recognised more than anyone just by the nature of where he's working. Sort of cops it a lot. But things return to normal pretty quick.
What was that, sorry?
I forgot that you worked in the Lego store, and I only just reread it tonight, and I was like, oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
That explains why he knows
the Newcastle Lego store, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
How has the experience been being part of the Lego stores versus the Lego Masters? Was it? Did you have to take a whole bunch of time off work? Or did you?
I did, yeah, but they were happy to do it because it's Lego, and yeah,
Free promotion, yeah.
Oh my god, a cat! So cute. That's so cute. Sorry. Anyway.
I've been trying to get her to come sit nicely here, but she keeps wandering around.
Oh, it's so cute. It's got like a little ink blot.
Yeah. If she sits a certain way, it looks like her love heart. It's
Oh.
Don't get me started. It's too
Julie.
Back to Lego.
Yeah, sorry.
So now that all the episodes have aired, what was your favorite build that you did on the show?
I think for us it was definitely our finale build.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that? Yeah. But I think the house spider for me was a pretty close second.
I actually had a lot of fun with
Yeah.
I was gonna say I had a lot of fun with the bridge challenge.
Really?
Because strangely enough, it once you figured out what you're doing, it wasn't as much thinking, which was kind of nice. You're just smacking bricks down. So that was actually surprisingly enjoyable.
Because you're
Sorry. I was just gonna say it was you got to kind of zen out and lay as many bricks as possible, and it's kind of for some reason I really found that therapeutic, especially in the finale builds, just honeycombing for literally I think 2 days or something we spent honeycombing.
Yeah.
What about you?
Are they not? Is honeycombing the only way that you can build something up high quick, or do they have other techniques that you can use?
There's a few, like in our groundscapes we used a few. We did the honeycombing for the base, and then for the mountains it was kind of a big mishmash of using as many tall pieces as possible just to get some height.
Yeah.
But those tall like girder pieces and I think the columns and things like that, they don't really stack together very well. They don't have the strength.
Yeah.
And so you have to reinforce them. And I ended up just kind of tearing it out anyway, because the sheer volume of bricks we put up on the mountain kind of held itself together.
Yeah.
Did they have a lot of Duplo bricks that you could sneak in there?
Yeah.
I wish there was I think Nick found a Duplo vine.
Great idea.
Nick found a what? A Duplo?
Yeah, there was
what?
like a Duplo vine in the brick pit, just in one of the in the foliage. Yeah,
I think
it's kind of
I
weird.
remember that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but no actual Duplo bricks. I went to Brickman's Jurassic World exhibition recently, and he was talking about how good it is that Duplo and Lego are pretty much compatible. He said on the scale that he builds things, they do misalign eventually, but they're good for getting height quickly. I think he said it was like a 100th of a millimeter off each brick, and so if you stack 100 bricks, they're a millimeter off.
And
because there's like a little bit of softness to the edge of Duplo pieces, whereas bricks are like,
yes,
what a nightmare.
Slight difference.
Expensive? Like if you bought Duplo bricks, yeah.
I guess so, but they're also
on
like
the
double.
second-hand market, Duplo is a lot cheaper.
I didn't hear any of that.
Sorry.
They're cheap. The answer.
On the second-hand market, Duplo is a lot cheaper.
Right. But brand new, no.
No, not actually.
Okay. So have you guys been displaying at any, what do we call them? Lego exhibitions?
Conventions, exhibitions, shows. Yeah.
Shows. That's what we call them, isn't it? We call them shows.
Yeah, or conventions.
Lego fan events.
Yeah, that's a good way to put
I think
it.
that's what they're officially called.
Okay.
You guys are all
Joss
playing
did.
at the new
Joss was at the brick build in Sydney.
Yeah, I did display a brick build.
Amazing. Did you build something new for that, or did you?
The internet's crashing.
Yeah, it does keep crashing. But we can hear you. We just can't.
We did build a whole lot of minis of.
You built a whole lot of what?
I think I've got to change to it because I think this is
let me
on the internet.
I think I'm seeing someone.
Sorry, 1 second. We're just having technical difficulties.
Should we close our eyes?
I'll remove you from the stream for the moment and wait.
Gene.
Hello.
Had you ever exhibited at a fan event before?
No.
Masters?
No, and I haven't yet either, but we're all planning to exhibit at the Newcastle show next month. So
amazing. All of you. So even the ones that don't live in Newcastle, everyone's going.
I think the majority are displaying.
Yeah. Amazing.
And possibly slightly more than that are coming up. I can't exactly remember.
Have you built it? Is it done?
No.
No? Have you started?
Kind of barely started. That's all right. I mean, we could build our finale build in 28 hours. So, it's easy.
Yeah, but
that's with the brick build.
That's what I was going to say. You've got the piece. What if you have to wait?
And with a lot of extra motivation.
That really does factor in a fair bit.
Yeah.
I've already told Branko we're going around to his place to use his brick pit. So,
does he have
okay.
we got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not quite as impressive as Brickman's, but it's pretty impressive.
Well, that's not even Brickman's brick pit on Lego Masters, right?
Yeah,
He just has another insane brick pit for his business.
Yeah,
and he keeps it for himself.
Yeah.
So selfish.
I have a friend who runs a bricklink store, so whenever I need to finish off a mock, I just go around there and help myself.
Oh, amazing! Yeah, help yourself. Yeah,
that's pretty
really helpful.
It's an all you can eat.
All you can
do.
I guess, Joss, like you're in the same position. You've got a brick pit, right?
No, absolutely not.
No, I mean the Lego store at work. Like that's, you know.
Oh, well,
He's got to pick a brick wall. That's
yeah, but like
that's a paid brick pit.
yeah, it's a bit different. I've still got to grab a whole cup if I want something. I don't get any special, no special treatment.
Yeah, it's a bit closer to the VIP brick pit.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you got good at the stuff that you're good at, like with the repeatable kind of using the same piece, like stacked, and you know how that looks amazing? Do you reckon that's because you worked at the Lego store and you were just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to the wall?
I mean,
that was, I don't even know.
Sort of something that I kind of came up with just one mock that I did at home, and I just like, I don't know, it was like the only way I knew how to build things big, so just sort of ended up being the thing that we tried doing on the show, because we were just like, hey, we got plenty of pieces, we can give it a go, and it worked really well. So yeah.
Were you worried about that first build, if anyone recognized something similar from your Instagram?
Not really. I mean, like, because it's no secret that a lot of people on the show build stuff that, you know, they're familiar with, or that they've done similar things at home.
Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Like, if you got that experience, you know.
Yeah.
And it makes for good TV as well, because like most people, you know, haven't seen what it's, you know, like the people do at home, the things people do at home. So for them, like, they're seeing that, and it's like, it's clearly what we're good at and something that we've done before. Like, that's no secret if you're watching it. It's like, oh, I know what they're doing, you know. So I don't think it takes away from it at all. Like, if you got that experience, use it.
And most of the people watching it are not AFOLs. They're just, you know, normal.
Very true.
Millions of normal people, and they lost their shit when they saw your first your first build. They're just like, oh my God, I didn't know you could do that with Lego. Yeah, it was pretty insane.
Thanks. Yeah, no, we had a lot of fun putting it together. Yeah.
So what was your least favorite build on the show then? Like, if you've told us your favorite build.
Do you want to go first, Gene?
So I think I'm pretty proud of everything we built on the show, kind of because it was the sort of first we've ever built of all of the stuff we built. So I'm super proud of what we did, except for one dirty great big pink bridge. Heavy boy. Yeah, sort of. We had a plan. We went into it with a plan. We actually did have a plan. I'll say plan one more time as well. But it didn't work out. We were in over our heads, and we just couldn't figure out how to attach the top of the bridge to the bottom of the bridge. And I guess kind of, you know, with a few hours left in the challenge, we kind of just went, well, this isn't going to work out very well. We're really kind of sad, kind of down that we built something that was crap. Because everything else, you know, up until that point, we built some really cool stuff. And we were just disappointed in ourselves, I guess, that we built the worst looking and weakest bridge out of everyone. It turns out we were wrong, and we built the best bridge.
It was not the weakest.
Yeah, it worked out all right in the end. So.
Yeah, it worked out all right.
Happy
ending. It was Heavy Boy was my least favorite, which turned into like something I loved watching it on TV, and I just love remembering how shocked we were seeing it survive. But kind of leading up to that,
I think you were the most shocked looking person in the room.
It was hilarious. You almost looked like you didn't want it to win, and you were like,
we also didn't want it to win because like everybody else in the room was getting a bit annoyed that we kept winning. And we kind of thought, well, this is the one, you know.
This is.
Were you guys getting annoyed that it was at the time, even in that particular one, like how ridiculous and screwed it was that it was staying?
It was sort of so absolutely unbelievable. I think my brain just switched off, and I was like, all right, nothing matters. This is all
nothing matters.
Yeah, it's all not real. Let's just keep building, not think about it. But like I said, I had so much fun, like even watching our bridge get destroyed. So it was kind of all right. It was a good day, regardless.
Yeah, it's always good watching sort of Lego creations get destroyed.
Yeah, because you don't get to do it at home. Like no one's
No.
chucking their stuff off the balcony to go, oh, I don't know what this would look like.
Was yours, Jean, the only one that fell? It was yours, wasn't it? The world that on the cable car thing.
Oh yeah, the little floating island.
Yeah, was that the only
They
one?
all
that
fell eventually.
Yeah, a few of them. I actually don't remember now.
Well, yours didn't even actually fall. I don't think it was.
Yeah,
just
we actually
like,
got stuck on the wire.
Yeah, and
we
then
got
everyone was,
wedged in
like,
pretty well. And
hanging
Hamish
on the
was
wires
jigging
to,
the
like,
wire
shake
quite
them
a
off.
bit.
Yeah,
And he had to put a lot of force into it too. So that was another build we accidentally, built a bit too strong, got stuck on the wire. But that challenge was a bit funny because nobody factored in wind, right? And so we all built these beautiful, delicate creations that could traverse a wire while looking incredible. But then we go out to the White Bay Cruise Terminal, and it's like the windiest part of Sydney Harbour.
wow.
And so in all the practice runs, our island made it across.
Yeah.
No hassle.
And
then
we were a bit worried about that as well, because the chameleon we made was basically just a sail, because he was like this big flat thing. So soon, and the way we built it, it was sort of like a grenade pulling the pin on itself. Like the more the mechanism worked, the more it pulled off this one gear. So then,
Oh, nice.
We knew it was shortly.
Yeah. But we just got to see it go like 10 centimeters, so it was well worth it.
Like
Was
most
that
of
the
the
same
builds
for the
got
drone
cut
one?
halfway, and they had to give it a shake to get rid of them. But they only showed that happening to Nick and Jean's one. But it was
that's true.
most of them, which was really fun because we got to see them just smash.
Yeah.
One of them that I was sad about smashing, all of them pretty much smashed, was the Car of the Future one. I had such high hopes and how cool that was, like just levitating. And I just wanted all of them to be levitating, and
Oh, well,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
it's a fickle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that magnet.
They had some cool challenges. Did you guys watch it before? Before you applied? Did you ever?
Yeah, we saw it at the same time everyone else.
Oh,
We
no,
didn't get-
she means like the show.
Yeah, like did you watch the show
Previous seasons.
before you applied for Lego?
Oh,
Masters?
right. Yeah. No, absolutely.
Some
Not
people
all of it, I don't think. I think we'd only seen...
I'd seen season 1 and bits and pieces of season 2.
Yeah. So then we had to study up in a way.
Yeah, we watched all of them like by the time we were like maybe 2 episodes into our season. We'd like go home every day and watch a Lego Masters episode. Yeah.
What did you think of the challenges in your year compared to the previous years? Did you think they were a bit
Hard.
more intense?
They're certainly more creative.
Yeah. Like a true politician.
Tell us more about your thoughts.
They were very hard, I thought. And, there was a lot of them. You could tell that they were really focused on, let's make a challenge that they couldn't do themselves at home. Like, let's not make the challenge just, build a really big castle or something. It was like, all right, build something and then we're going to do this to your build, which was really cool and very fun, but hard because there's just so many different things. You felt like you were never just like, let's build it how we want it and how we want it to look. It was always, all right, well, now we got to think about when it's going to be underwater. It's going to be balancing. It's going to be balancing. Like, so many times, like with the drone as well, it was like, don't use too many pieces or else, if our thing was even just a little bit heavier, it wouldn't have even flown up,
Yeah.
So many factors. Yeah.
They're very tricky.
Alex was saying that there was like that particular build and builds like that, there was kind of too much time because you were like, there's only so many pieces you can put on there, and then you're like, what do I do now?
Yeah. Well done a few times, yeah.
A lot of the time was choosing what to take off to trade for other pieces.
Or like you've got to do something that's like really time intensive, but you just like you've got a good amount of time left, but not enough to do what you want to do. So you just kind of like, I've got to just keep doing this. And then like in the last minute you decide, I'll do it anyway, and then you're running out of time.
Did that happen a lot that you had to make compromises to what you actually originally thought that you were gonna?
Big time. I think especially for us in the Secret City one, where it happened like 3 times starting off, where we'd build something and then go, oh no, we can't do that because like we didn't really get the brief, so we'd built like little bits of 3 different builds, and then we got told the secret with like 2 hours in, and it was like, all right, well now we got to design a new build using all the little pieces that we've built already and put it all together.
So do you reckon they failed you a little bit there? Because it seemed like all of you were not really quite understanding what that challenge was supposed to be. Is that fair to say, or is that just editing that made you look like you didn't understand?
No,
we didn't get it. We did not get it.
I can't speak for Gene, but yeah, we didn't get it.
Well, like for example, we both said to each other, we thought, oh, Nick and Jean's is exactly what they would have been after. Yeah. We thought, oh my god, that's genius. Like we didn't want to just blatantly copy it, but we would have if we could. And then Brickman was like, no, wrong.
Yeah.
So like,
okay. We built exactly what we thought the brief was, and turns out that wasn't the brief. So
but
and I think because they give us a special briefing after the on-camera briefing, but they gave us like 2 or 3 this time. They kept coming around and going like, oh, but this isn't quite the brief. But every time it was a little bit different. So no shade on the producers, but.
I mean, I'm sure
no one in the room got it. So lesson for next time.
It's like they were hiding a secret or something. They couldn't tell us everything.
Yeah, it's a great idea in theory. Have a sort of like secret part of the build that like you don't tell the contestants until later. But really, like, I think the brief sort of had to be a lot more broad for that to work. Like. If it was just like a, build, like say if this challenge was like Grandscape, for example, like you got to build a grand landscape and then not halfway through, but like, and then there was a secret that there's an underplate as well. That's fine because you can still build a landscape on top and then you can incorporate stuff underneath.
Whereas it felt like you needed to know there was studs on the bottom to ever successfully complete the challenge.
Really, the brief should have been leave the top as it is. You could put something on it if you want, but that's not necessarily what you need to do. You need to build something underneath that kind of would fit in with what's on top, right?
Yeah.
And everyone was just building on top because nobody really told them.
We all missed the memo. Super awkward. The email didn't go out about the studs under the table. Super awkward.
Oh, so disappointing.
What was it like meeting Delta and doing the musical challenge? Was she on set for
fun challenge?
It was cool. Yeah, no, I mean, it was kind of it was weird. We didn't go into this expecting to see other celebrities than Hamish. I think we were all pretty convinced that it was going to be Hamish.
Yeah, just in a wig.
Yeah,
100%. Oh my god, the cat. Holy dooly.
Yeah, this chat is no longer about Lego, by the way. It is about...
Keep talking.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, I think the same thing that a lot of us thought was, when Delta walked in, we were just like...
Oh my god, it's not Hamish.
It's not Hamish, yeah. And then it took us a while to realize who it was. It's like, everyone looks different when you see them, in person. It's just you're not told who it is. It's why not everyone will recognize a celebrity if they're walking down the street. It's only if you're told it's this person, then everyone goes, oh,
yeah.
And then when the reality comes, we were just like, oh.
Just like every celebrity won't recognize their song in Lego form.
Sure, it did take a while, didn't it?
I wouldn't have got yours, Jean, the danger zone. I was just like, Oh man, that was hard. It was hard. Like I just thought it was a really hard one to get. I actually think a lot of them were pretty. They should have just made them easier to.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. There was a mix of like real easy, like heard it through the grapevine, kind of Stairway to Heaven. Sorry, boys, your build was beautiful.
No,
it was easy.
It was definitely easier. No, yeah.
And then you had like Long Way to the Top, and Branko Max killed it. Great build, and Danger Zone. So it was a mixed bag of like easy to get and sort of almost impossible.
Yeah, which is weird because we thought when the first one got pulled out of the pulled out of the hat, it was Stairway to Heaven. We were like, oh, these are all going to be easy. It's whatever. And then I think the next one might have been River Deep, Mountain High.
Oh my god!
I was like,
It was like a Long Way to the Top or something. We were like,
because I don't know that River Deep, Mountain High song. I still don't know it.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think Delta knew it either, honestly. So no shame in that.
She would have, I reckon.
Did they give you any copies of lyrics or anything so you could sort of build to the lyrics? Or
no, but that's a good point because
you don't have your phones.
Sorry?
Yeah.
You don't have your phones. You can't check.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. But I think obviously Stairway to Heaven. You don't need it. But with Nick and Jeans, for example, having the fact that it's the highway is handy because it's not just a danger zone.
Yeah.
A highway to the danger zone.
Yeah, because I mean, like, if you think about it, what could we have done for Delta to have guessed danger zone and just kind of like, because the danger zone is not really a thing. It's just kind of like,
I think you did really well.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's amazing.
I don't think anyone could have done it better. Like,
it was about as dangerous as it could ever be.
So we needed the highway. We needed the highway so that you got the highway to the danger zone.
Yeah. And you had the Top Gun references and everything. It's like
Did they say you weren't allowed to like spell out danger zone? Like,
yeah. That's right. You weren't allowed to use like the song lyrics in the build at all as words or anything like that. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They would have just put a sign up danger zone this way.
Yeah.
That would have been next level lazy if we just wrote Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
And that's why we're not on Lego.
Oh, we all thought about it. Don't worry.
My favorite challenge, I reckon, was the window to the future. I thought you guys, both of your builds were just so freaking cool. And like it's totally, they were both kind of the same vibe, right? Kind of like an 80s future thing.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It's like
so good.
When you think of the future, you always think of this like retro future.
Yeah, you always got immediately.
even still, like it's 2022, and we still think that the DeLorean is the futuristic.
Yeah, but
the Back to the Future version of hoverboards and like backwards pants and stuff like that is the future.
We'll get there one day.
One day.
People still aren't opening their car doors like that though. Like you can get it. Does it, right?
Yeah, it's just not practical.
Yeah, I think they have like, if you're in a tight parking space, they need a lot of room to swing out.
True.
And they wear it easy. Yeah, because they got
like Lambo doors. The DeLorean has the doors.
If you're in a normal car, you can like open a little bit and then squeeze out.
Right.
What do you do? What do you do with that? Open a little bit and kind of like slither out the bottom.
Yeah. It'd be great if we were like cats or whatever, because then they can sort of.
Because Tesla's done it. They've got their, what do they call them, like Falcon Wing or something, and the doors sort of like stay straight for a bit, and then they hinge like that. It's clever, and that's really good. But
do they require a bit of space?
No, they require heaps less space than even just a normal door.
I want those doors. I want that.
That sounds like the future to me.
It is the future.
Well, even in the Lego DeLorean, those doors, they like don't hold up well. Like they sort of just close themselves. So there's something to be said about that. We can learn a lot from the Lego set.
That is the future.
It's the new DeLorean. old ideas set?
The new one.
Yeah.
I haven't built it yet. Okay,
So we're in the future.
I love it. I love it. So when you guys were like, battling it out in the finale, and everyone thought Jean and Nick were going to win because
Is that right?
Yeah, like all the people around, like us, were like all just like,
What's bad had odds on Jean and Nick.
everyone's like, yeah, like those guys that always win the challenges, they're going to win, and then
And they got it in the bag.
you guys didn't find out though until just now, like just when the finale aired. I didn't realize that. I don't know how 4 seasons have gone by without me knowing this.
They filmed 2 endings, yeah. 2
So
last
how
We
episodes.
didn't know until then.
How shocked were you, or were you just like, yeah, I knew that?
Oh, definitely shocked. Like it was not a sort of moment. Like it was unreal. But I think like I'd spent so much time putting it out of my mind, like just going, not going to think about it because whatever happens, happens. So then when we got the news, I sort of I think I still feel a bit detached from it. Like it wasn't really us anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I think until we get our trophy in the mail, it's not going to feel
yeah. Once I see the trophy, it'll be different. But
Oh, you haven't got it yet?
oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, Chad's not going to drive it up?
No, we've got to
They
go.
mail it to you. Far out.
I mean, I have no idea. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything about the trophy, anything about the money. Like,
I'm gonna order just a bunch of yellow bricks and DIY because it's just yellow bricks, right?
I think
Yellow
so.
bricks.
You haven't even
And,
got paid out the prize money yet. Is that
what was that?
you said?
Sorry,
The prize money.
You haven't been paid out the prize money either.
not yet.
Oh no, not yet.
Oh man.
But that's all right.
Itching to
Have you
buy
spent it
some
already?
Lego.
No, we I've definitely bought a lot of Lego since I got back, but
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
out of pocket Lego. So
Yes.
but it's a problem because now I've got no space in my room. So I'm actually right now I'm building a Lego set at Joss's place, and I intend on leaving it here because I have no space in my room. So
Until the time.
There's a
comes.
reason
You're
I have
welcome,
the
buddy.
green screen on, so you don't see all the unbuilt sets behind me.
yeah. Well, it looks like an unbuilt set still.
Yeah, it does.
It's a very blocky one.
I just have a coat rack behind me. Nothing interesting.
Well, I like the orange jacket. That's fun. A bit of fun.
It's like high vis.
Bright color. Is it high vis or is it just a
No, it's
jean
just like a
Just regular
jacket.
vis.
Yeah, regular viz. I think it's a mountain jacket or something, so people can see you up mountains.
jacket? Yeah.
Red vis.
Henry, I had to move out of my 1-bedroom apartment into a 3-bedroom house because my Lego.
For the Lego, yeah.
Yeah, look, it's been the main motivator for moving for me as well. Actually,
Yeah.
We're in the process of building a house for the Lego.
Building a house.
Building a Lego house.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea. We should all do that. So you
It
guys
just
are
makes
like,
sense.
you guys, it seems like season 4 contestants have bonded the very most out of all of the contestants. Like you guys are all like in
Except
love.
Jean.
Adorable. Oh, really?
That's right. Yeah, I can't stand him. Season 4, far out.
He's the black sheep.
What a bunch of
this family.
dickheads.
but no, definitely.
No, we love our Lego fam.
Yeah, we've been told that as well by like the producers and stuff that we're closer than any other season's been, which is really cool. And it feels that way definitely. Like these are like some of my closest friends that I've ever had. It's crazy.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but the DMAC, the executive producer, basically told us that they delayed the first elimination because of our chemistry.
Really?
Did they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I think it was on an IV day.
Wow. They must have
just
like
hanging out in the green
around
room.
episode 3 and 4, I guess.
Yeah, because normally it's an episode sooner.
Yeah.
So
thought they
what
were just mixing it up.
challenge would it have been then?
I mean, because
it would have
it's
been
pretty
the
fluid.
something.
I think the like because it was the Build That Tune one, and then it was Car of the Future / Old is New. But I think those 2 episodes would have been switched around.
Right.
Yeah, because they can. It's fluid. You can move stuff around.
Oh, amazing! So cool. And you guys, sorry, you go.
Is there any behind the scenes stories you want to share? Anything fun that happened at the hotel, or any gossip you want to share?
We watched a lot of movies.
Yeah, we watched a lot of movies. Yeah, Pacific Rim was one of them.
Did you guys get through all of the Harry Potter films or something?
Like twice. Yeah, I think we did Harry Potter twice over.
We did actually.
Yeah, Nick and I got into
Twilight movies.
Yeah, Twilight like 4 times.
Oh,
Twilight.
no, that's right.
What?
Yeah.
You watched Twilight?
Yeah.
Huh? Twilight's great, man.
Which one did I watch? I came in for one of them. It was only like the second.
I
third, I don't
remember
know.
actually.
Yeah, and Jean fell asleep among our Christmas lights.
Oh yeah, well, I'm a
So
sleepy
where's-
boy.
You had Christmas lights, so were you guys filming through?
Oh, Halloween lights,
Yeah.
I guess, technically,
We
yeah.
had a Halloween party in one of the apartments where we just decorated it all spooky like and
Yeah, they were spooky lights.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
way cooler.
yeah, that's right. They were not fairy lights. They were spirit lights.
Yeah.
Wisp lights.
Wisps.
Spooky.
Alex told us she ate Lego.
She what, sorry?
Alex ate Lego.
Oh yeah, she ate Lego.
Yeah.
She ate a
Yeah, she inhaled it.
Again?
It was
The One Ring.
The One Ring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
and
Gollum.
was never seen again.
oh,
Be the
something,
first. Probably will also be the last.
something quite fun that I don't know if you guys will appreciate this as much as I do, but I found this in the brick pit and I've still got it.
Stolen Lego.
It's a Technic like axle pin. So it's got the pin on one side and the axle on the other. In black, which is a discontinued color, and these are really expensive on Bricklink.
So you stole parts from the Bricklink.
Just the one part, or like a handful?
Oh, there was just one of them in the like sea of Technic pins and stuff.
And he keeps it with his frogs. I just thought that was an interesting bit of trivia that it's in the frog drawer for some
Why is it in the
Somewhere
frog bin?
where it'll stand out,
How much can you sell it for, Joss? Like $100 or?
Not quite that much. No,
No.
I think they go for like $10 each or something.
Oh my god!
Give it 20 years and inflation will pick those bad boys up.
Yeah,
Does anyone
about
else
you?
want to admit about stealing Legos from the brick pit?
yeah.
I've actually stolen a few things.
Yeah, there was a lot of accidental. Like I know that sounds like a cop out, but I've got cargo pants that have got like a lot of pockets, and sometimes you don't think you're going in to grab a lot of stuff, but then you do. So you got to shove it in pockets,
Yeah.
and then
You
you
forget
forget about it.
Yeah, and then you
go
get back
grab
to your
more.
hotel room and you'd get undressed for the day and you pull a handful of green tiles and you're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So whenever someone's like, "What pieces did you steal?" It's like nothing interesting.
Yeah.
it's
It's
one
like you
by
kind of-
one light grey.
You put stuff aside, you go, oh, you know what? I might sneak this one out of the brick pit. And you put it on your desk and forget about it and end up with pockets full of, just little Technic pins and 1x4s and I don't know.
So funny.
But I have to run off and get it. I have from the bridge challenge, we used one of those Technic beams. Well, we tried to use
Murdered.
8 per pillar to hold the top half of the bridge on, and you all know how that went. But they broke in half. There was just so much weight, flailing around on top of the pillar. It just sheared these beams in half, and so I've got
actually
a couple of
sanded
half
them
beams.
down, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Really?
it was chaos,
Breaking
that bridge.
Impressive.
Sorry.
It's really hard to break Legos, so it's quite
Yeah.
anyway.
Not if you grind
Well,
it.
If it's brown, it's really easy to break.
Too easy.
I also got can you grab the chameleon eye out of the cabinet? Over at the top.
Tall.
That looks top. Yeah. This was from when our chameleon came toppling down to earth. Brickman picked this up off the ground and gave it to me and said, "Here's a little souvenir for you."
Oh, that's sweet.
I took that as full confirmation that I could take it.
I'm sure he's the one that makes these decisions, right?
Yeah. I'm sure it's his Lego, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's one of my more fun souvenirs, I suppose.
And there's a few like that we didn't actually steal. We just went and bought a lot of the minifigs we used because we were like, well, we want to have them now because they're cool.
Have you recreated any of your builds from the show?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
We made minis. Like we're still in the process of making the last like 6 minis, but
He's like a stairway to heaven.
Oh, that's cute. Looks just like it.
He's
Pretty cool.
a spider house.
Oh my god, that looks exactly the same.
so we've still got a lot to do. Oh yeah, there's the. Oh yeah, and the massive.
The post-apocalypse.
Yeah, this one's basically rebuilt because. I just got carried away. I started, and Josh was like, "Why are you doing it so big?" It's got so many cool details. You got to get them all.
Is there a lot of? Oh my god, that's adorable. Is there a lot of design thinking that goes into making a mini version of it? Do you reckon it takes just as long as making the big version?
Oh, it depends.
Just as long.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some of them are really easy. Like some of them you just slap it together. But other ones, it's about self-restraint, I think, more important than anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Amazing. What's your brick pit like, Jane? Have you got anything like?
Is that it behind you?
I've kind of had to start. Hold on, I can get it. I can pick it up.
I don't think you're supposed to be able to pick it up.
No, Jane's just really strong.
I don't know if you're allowed to call it a brick pit if you can pick it up.
Here it is.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like he just stole the practice kit.
It's there's more usable parts in this than the practice kit, to be honest. And I got minifigs, you know. No, I bought one of those big old boxes of Lego from Target.
Yes.
Well, my parents got it for my birthday or Christmas. And I've kind of arranged it into not enough tubs, and then there's a cardboard box full of other bits on top. So that's my brick pit.
Work in progress.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to bourgeon into something ridiculous, like probably what Joss has anytime? Or you just
You keep referencing my brick pit.
Yeah.
Really not.
There it
my
is.
non-existent brick pit.
All of Josh's brick pits all in all of his builds, you know.
That's very true, actually.
Yeah.
I pretty much only order pieces that I need for builds.
Yeah, that's smart.
I've got a bit of surplus, of just stuff to work with, but it's nowhere near anything like what Branko's got.
Yeah.
Are you designing things on Studio or whatever that thing's called? Lego Digital Designer?
I can't do it.
How do you know? Well, I don't understand. How do you know what pieces you're gonna need if you're not it's like magic. I don't understand.
You just sort of you order a bunch of pieces in colors that you like.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, you build a little sample size and then it's okay, I kind of, or you find, I don't know, you got little bits of one piece and it's if I had more of these it'd be great, and just order them in.
Okay.
Or I just absolutely massacre sets that I've already got built up and then order the replacement parts for them.
Yeah.
Right. So is that Lego sets as in standard Lego sets or mocks?
A mix of mocks and sets. Most of the time I recycle mocks. If I've made one, I just kind of end up taking it down and then building something else.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, Lego is really expensive, so
I got used to building on a budget, and now I don't know how to change that.
there's nothing wrong with that. It's absolutely amazing. Like I think we all wish that we could do it that way. We just see the pretty colors and we're just like, oh, I'll buy this, and I have no idea how I'm going to use it, if ever. But you know,
I think having limited space helps because you just sort of like, if I buy this, I won't have anywhere to put it.
Yeah, this is true. It did get worse once I moved into the house.
You see an empty shelf, it's like,
Yeah.
Aww.
So, have you bought any Lego sets recently? Like with all the new June sets coming out?
Yeah, I
Building any
did
new
actually. I
sets?
bought this one. The
Ah,
So the
the 3-in-1
GoPro?
Viking ship.
No, it's the 3-in-1 Viking ship.
That actually looks
Go,
good.
It's really good. I really loved it. I also
I'm
got
definitely going to get that.
I also
eventually.
got this little guy.
Oh, he's cute. I
Yeah.
was thinking about getting him.
Is that the 3-in-1 octopus set?
Henry and I are huge 3-in-1 stands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before going on Lego Masters, I only really had the one set, and it was the Technic Ducati, like the red bike, like the motorbike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I had that like on my desk, and now I've got a shelf because while we were there and when I got back, I've just bought lots. So now I have no brick pit, like it's all just built up.
It's a million
But
sets.
Now
Yeah.
I've got a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's also where all my other bricks are, in sets that I don't want to dismantle.
I know. Yeah. So this is the thing. Like I want to do mocks, but I don't want to take the pieces apart, because then if I do that, does it make it worth less? Right?
I'm terrible at, like, I
But
try
by
so hard to
two
keep
weeks,
things together, but I just constantly just fight the urge to take parts from them.
I
That's
think,
what's great about the 3-in-1s, because
yeah.
they encourage you to rip it apart, and even when you build the final thing, you got heaps of spare bits because they're for the other ones.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I built the 3-in-1 castle, and now I don't want to take apart the castle to build the tower. And so now I need to
You're
buy
gonna
another
buy
3-in-1
another one.
castle to build the tower.
Yeah.
And you know
Have you
what,
seen
Gene?
the
I'm pretty sure they know that you're going to want to do that. They do that on
They
purpose.
do.
Very
Yeah.
smart.
That's actually
Have
the
you seen
exact
the,
set that I'm building at Joss's house. It's very cool.
Yeah, it's a good
Have
one.
you seen the rebrickable 3-in-1 castle? The rebrickable model? No.
Is it like a combo model of like more of the same set?
Yeah, you buy 3 sets and you can make this huge castle layout. It's really cool.
Oh,
Oh
yes,
my god.
That
really,
sounds
really
sick.
worth it.
Yeah, I've seen a few like that with apartment blocks and things. Like you buy
Yeah.
3 noodle shops and you can build a sick little corner apartment store, apartment/store.
Yeah. That
If you buy
noodle
all the
shop's
like TV apartments, you can build the TV apartment.
Yeah, that's right. I only have the Friends essential perk because I don't know, they're a bit pricey, those licensed apartment sets.
It's another good thing about Creator is you don't have to pay for any licensing.
Yeah, that's it. The noodle shop is because I just built the noodle shop and I loved it, and I noticed that it was
really good.
like
Yeah.
it was like the same number of bricks as the Encanto house, but it was also like, you know, $20 cheaper.
Mm.
What's
So-
the noodle shop? What is
It's a
this?
new,
It's the
it's
new
Creator set.
it's a new
Creator
3-in-1. Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
a
new
mini
3-in-1, that's
modular
it.
thing. Yeah.
I'll go get it.
It's like it's really cool. It's got like it's 3 different things you can make. One of them is like a corner, and 2 of them are like straight ones. So you can choose. Like, it's like a miniature modular thing. So if you got 3 of them, you'll be able to do like a whole street corner.
I hate this because then like other people show me the sets that they made that I wasn't going to buy, and I'm like, oh my god, that's really cool. Now I need to buy that, and then
Noodle shop.
happens.
Noodle
Oh my
shop.
god, cute.
It's got little
Seen this one?
little pinholes, and
Yeah,
it
they're
kind
really
of it's on a hinge, so you can have it as a corner.
Oh, that's cool.
Otherwise, you can unclip, the vending machine,
Oh,
and now it's
Oh my
straight
god.
size
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, clever.
And I've got
aren't they?
my
they are clever.
yeah, it's cool. It's
And
really
there's
cool.
Animal.
And there's
What's the
Animal.
Character. Oh, it's Animal.
Yeah. There wasn't. It only came with 2 minifigs. There wasn't even enough minifigs to man the ice cream cart, and so I had to put my Muppets in here.
No doubt.
And the girl minifig that comes with it has a hearing aid.
Yeah, she does.
I thought she was just like
Does
on
my
the
camera have
phone.
enough
You know how people get the
resolution?
little.
Absolutely not.
Oh. Yeah, I see how you could think that she was on the phone.
Yeah.
It's not
It was just so random.
No, that's not going to work.
Lego cochlear implant.
Well, that blue blur.
Yeah. Your blue smudge.
Yeah, the blue
Right?
smudge.
Oh, now I just want to buy all the things. I just built the Harry Potter the case.
Yeah.
And I was thinking it was gonna. I don't know why I thought this. I just think Lego's getting so much more expensive.
Thought it was going to be bigger.
Yeah, like twice as big. I thought
Tiny. It's really
It was-
small.
very confusing. Yeah.
It's those Harry Potter sets, man.
Yeah, it's the
and
last
I got one on the weekend, and it was just so
Underwhelming?
disappointing.
And it
Not gonna
comes with a
lie.
bunch of like hair and minifig like pieces, right? Like
Yes.
different skin tone faces and all that. I think adds to the cost
Yeah, and
quite
that
a
is
bit as well.
Yeah.
but I just wasn't expecting it. I was just very shocked and sad. They are like they're very playable sets, the Harry Potter sets, but I think the AFOLs maybe they don't really cut it, do they?
The only Harry Potter one that I've got is this one.
Oh, that looks I totally need to get that because that looks
Really
amazing.
good.
Every time.
I've taken apart all of the other stuff that came with it, and now it's just the owl.
Have you used the other stuff to make something else? Are you just going to put it in?
Yeah, no, I've used bits and pieces of it for like
Lots of things.
lots of things. Yeah.
Oh. Aaron is saying he showed me the noodle shop.
Yeah, come on.
I do not remember. I think we might have been drunk. Apparently, the other night when we were drunk, we ordered Switch storage cards, and then they arrived in the mail, and he was like, "What are these?" It was something we ordered. So
A treat from your intoxicated self.
yeah. So maybe that's when he showed me the noodle shop. I do not know.
I can use a Switch storage card. That sounds alright.
Maybe I need to get drunk and then.
And maybe then I'll buy you a Switch storage card.
Apparently, that's how it works.
I went to the shop though and I asked them about it, and they said, "I don't understand why you need one. The Switch has a lot of storage." And I said, "I'm so confused. I've only got like 5 games on there." What is happening? I've never had a Switch before.
Yeah, the
What?
Switch doesn't
Yeah.
have storage.
Yeah, it does not have much at all.
Yeah.
I've got save file for like maybe 3 games. And
Yeah,
that's it.
I've got 3 games, and if I want to change like what I've got installed, I need to uninstall one.
Yes, that's what I've been
So-
doing. It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Well,
We
that's
just
it.
can't-
I'm getting
we just
drunk
use an
and
SD
I'm
card.
ordering
Switch
a
storage.
Switch
card.
storage.
You can just use a micro SD card if you've
well,
got one
I
lying
read
around.
that, but then I wasn't sure there was. I don't know. So you can just use a micro SD card. I think I like have. some,
Yeah,
maybe
we had a bunch lying around because Andy likes photography and stuff, so we just grabbed one from a GoPro and slapped it in, and it works.
Oh, this is too little, too late.
It's because drunk.
I should have been on the one from a couple of weeks ago.
Should have been on the what?
I should have gone on this show a couple of weeks ago
Yeah.
That was exactly the
when
time
Nick was on.
Oh my god.
when you were in the keyboard warrior, like giving him shit. In the
Yeah.
background.
And where is he now, the coward?
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. He's not giving me shit. Come on, Nick.
Yeah. What is he
Step
doing?
up your game.
He's
Well,
just
it's
lurking.
8:30, so he's.
Oh, it's
probably
8:30, so he's in bed.
Oh, well, I thought that's his working hours because when we were interviewing him, he was like working, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going back to work."
Oh yeah, he works for a post-production company. They don't stop working.
Ah, because you're an
That's why.
editor as well, right?
Yeah.
Video content editor, but what you
Yeah.
don't work in production?
Well, I do, but I refuse to get a job for like a big production house because you just end up working nonstop. I've tried it before, and it's too much work, not enough
Yeah.
pay. You know,
Yeah.
work-life balance is very much in favor of work. So
Yeah. So you're a freelance editor? Is that what you do?
I do work for an agency, but it's not. They're not one of the big like ad. It's particularly the ad agencies that do it, and so Nick's in advertising, and like the TV ad agencies, they just work you.
Oh, poor Nick. He needs to.
Hey, he made the choice. He was freelancing before, and I think he was doing pretty well as well.
Okay.
But he got a good offer, so I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Just give you security above all else.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have changed careers in the last couple of years after the pandemic started, and they've started to think more about work-life balance and whether they were achieving that. A lot of life changes.
Yeah, I'm doing a bit of that right now as well. I've been working
Are
too
you?
much. Yeah, I've been working too much, and I'm keen to sort of like, now that Lego Masters is wrapped up, I've got all these opportunities in front of me, and I'm just doing nothing but work, and it's like why am I doing this? I've got so many other things I could be doing.
Is this officially your 2 weeks notice?
No.
You heard it here first, folks.
No, but I'm going down to working like maybe once or twice a week at the Lego store, and then just like doing other stuff.
You're going to work once or twice a week?
Yeah, I'm going to start working like once or twice a week, and then just like.
Well, that's what he wants to start doing.
That's what I want to start doing. Yeah.
He wants to start doing it.
Yeah. So like from 6 days to 1 day. That's amazing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or do you mean like taking off 1 or 2 days off?
No, I mean going from like 6 days to 1 day. Yeah.
He wants to start doing that.
He wants to start.
I love this for you. That sounds great. And what are the what are the things that is it secret? The things that you're planning on doing with those other days, or is it Lego related?
Not really. I mean, like it's Lego related. Like I still make instructions for like a lot of the stuff that I build, and I just haven't had time to make those. But I still, I reckon if I keep doing that, it's been already like paying the bills pretty well. So just having more of that in my life, because that's something I enjoy doing, and commission work and Lego Masters related appearances and activities and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And the instructions, is it on Rebrickable, or is there other forums that...
Nah, privately sell them.
Oh, you privately sell them?
Yeah.
So what kind of instructions do you sell or do you design? Like, give us your elevator pitch for your instructions. We can put an ad out for you.
Here's with the pitch, man.
Yeah, well, so I've been doing this for a while now, and it's just if a build gets particularly popular or people ask for instructions for it, I'll make instructions, and then just people send me emails all day about can I have instructions for this, and if I've got them, I'll just be like, yeah, this is how much it is, this is what it's involved, and people send me money for it, and I send them the instructions.
Do people ever?
What instructions are you selling? What have you got instructions for? Show us your catalog.
So I've got instructions for my Toothless mock, my Skull Kid mock, a mock of it was like an insect robot thing called the Huntsman, which people really liked back in the day, and people still buy instructions for it. And I made a mock of Sans from Undertale, who's also one that people really wanted. Yeah, and I'm planning on
need to see what.
Sorry,
I recognize this. I feel like we need to see them all.
All right, I'll show you.
You just got to go to his Instagram, Wade.
Yeah, that's right.
I've been following Joss since I don't know how long it must have been years or something. And then when I saw that first build, I didn't actually realize that was Jay from Ox. And then when I saw the creature, I was like, oh my god, I know that guy. Oh, that's cute.
I remember that.
Skull Kid.
I might be following you on Instagram.
Toothless, who probably won't show very well on camera.
So cute. Oh my god, that is adorable.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sans.
I love that.
He's just a little fella.
That one makes me happy.
Well, he's only $10 if you buy now. Or
See, I always wondered, like with the instructions, because it would take so long to make them, right? And you would think that people can't make enough money to like for the time that they've spent on making the instructions. But obviously, it's enough because enough people. Yeah, that's great.
You'd be surprised, like, you know, and the great thing about it is, like, you know, once you make instructions for something, that you've made the instructions, you know, and then it's just selling it, like, and you can sell that infinitely, you know, that you've done all the work once, and then it just sort of like becomes passive income.
How long does it take though to like for
a long time?
Yeah,
a long time. Mostly because, like, you know, with ones that I do instructions for, I usually try and design the actual mock with like the build process in mind. You know, like if I was doing something for myself, I'd use a lot of really weird techniques or like lock things in or like do things that are just no fun for anybody to put together. And if I tried to take it apart and do it again, I probably couldn't.
Right.
So when you're doing something with instructions, you really got to think about that, like if, you know, the general public would be able to put it together.
Yes.
I guess similar to what Lego designers have to put up with as well.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a fun challenge and I enjoy it, which is why I really want to do Lego designing in general, because I think it'd be much the same.
Yeah.
So do you create all your instructions in Studio or do you use another application?
No, I just I actually just take photos of each of the steps.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Because I suck at using Studio, and a lot of the techniques that I use are actually like very difficult to, I guess, replicate in Studio. Like connecting at different angles and stuff. And I just suck at using the program in general, so I just do it how I know how to. Yeah. And this is going to be the next one that's going to be up for sale soon, which is the Chameleon. Yeah.
Cool.
Amazing.
So, look out for that in the near future.
Oh.
You need to do a tangled themes, like the tangled chameleon.
Oh yeah, Pascal.
Pascal, yeah.
Gabby made a chameleon. Gabby from season 3 made a chameleon for her audition.
Oh, true.
With the shitty audition pack bricks.
That's a good idea, actually. Like, I assume she made it like multicolored, like because there's not a whole lot of pieces in like one particular color in there. So I guess that's a really smart way of like sort of playing to that.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I mean,
we built a little it was like a demolition crane, but he had eyes, sort of like Bob the Builder style little guy.
Oh, like a sentient demolition crane.
Like a crane, yeah. So he had like a big wrecking ball and he was destroying a little house.
Were you guys in the audition with anyone else? Were you guys in the same audition scene?
Not with anyone that was on the show eventually.
Okay. What did you build, Jake?
I built a bento box with little sushi characters and a little salad and some rice.
Oh my god, you went above and beyond. It sounds like you did a whole freaking.
I've got pics of it somewhere, but I can't find it quickly. I have a terrible sort of storage method, you know. It just lives on my phone somewhere. And Nick built his little hamburger, and so because we were separate, because it was lockdown, so
the burger.
And we both, he built his little hamburger, and we were intending to make them like fight, but it was kind of hard because we were in different houses.
Yes.
Doing it over Zoom, but actually we had Caleb and Branko and Max on our call as well.
Yeah, right.
Oh, really?
And was there anyone else?
I didn't know this.
I don't remember.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
That's what was weird for us, was like we had people in the call, but then we rock up And it's just all these people we've never seen before.
Yeah, me and Aaron actually were in the audition with Andrew and Crystal.
Oh, right.
It is bizarre to be like sitting there with 12 other groups or whatever who are also
a few little
12.
I don't know, 10 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
There was
right.
quite a few.
We were there with like maybe 1 or 2 other people.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think there was.
Yeah,
I think
we
there was
had-
literally one other team.
Yeah,
Like there was just 2 people.
Okay. Yeah, we had
It's like
5 teams, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
what is it?
The most. I guess maybe more Melbourne people applied than Sydney people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it used to be filmed in Melbourne. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good that it's online. I wonder what they'll do if this pandemic ever finishes.
Well,
I think I think probably next season they'll like do it
In person again.
in person. Surely, you know, like things are going back normal enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess we'll wait and see. Yeah.
So any
So if you guys were, sorry,
What was that?
no, wait.
if you guys were asked to go back on Lego Masters, would you? Like an all-star version, or
Yeah.
oh, for sure.
Yeah, I would love to. I had such a good time, and I met so many awesome people. You know,
You're gonna make
heartbeat.
As long as we get the entire season forecast back, because it'd be weird not doing it.
It would be weird, wouldn't it? Yeah. But no,
But
yeah,
100%. Like, give us a call. We're ready.
Would you let them separate you, Joss and Henry?
Oh, nah. I don't.
I wouldn't.
Nah.
No, like if they said, "Hey, we want you to be with some rando," I'd be like, "Nah."
Yeah,
What if they
nah.
asked you to be with Jean, Henry?
Look, Jenny, you're great.
Nah.
The thing is, like, I'm not as like Lego practiced as a lot of people. I'm willing to admit that, but I think communication-wise, I have a lot to offer. When specifically it's working with Joss, we can work things out a lot better.
Yeah. But you guys did the most building of any contestant in season 1, 2, and 3, because when you won the immunity, you still did the challenge, which took me a long time.
I think that was really good, by the way. I think that was a really good change.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So often watching the previous seasons, I'd be like, "Oh, I'd hate to win and not be able to build this awesome challenge."
Yes.
So being able to build everything was awesome. It was so cool. I'm glad it was my season. You know.
Yes, so lucky.
It was mean season.
Yeah.
And they probably don't tell you anything about it before you go on, right? You're just like,
No.
what's happening today?
Go in completely blind.
Well, like you said, you auditioned. That amount of knowledge that you had up until day one.
Right.
Yeah.
Same amount of knowledge.
Yeah, we only found out about how the brick worked. We only found out about, the fact that we're always going to be building every challenge. We found that out when Hamish told us. So
yeah, wow. And had you already started was that in episode 3 or something, or like the third challenge, or was that at the first challenge that you found
that was at the beginning. That was when, they revealed the brick.
Okay.
Came down from the sky on its mossy rock.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Yeah, because they do want to get your reaction to it, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big part of it.
And then they talk about how the brick works. They talk about, you're fighting for this every episode, every challenge, sorry. And you're going to be building every challenge. So.
But even though they said that, it didn't click in my brain until like last week or something.
A lot of people were really confused, I heard, about like how the brick was working.
Yeah, I saw.
Because it was weird sometimes.
Some discussions.
It would just sort of do different amounts.
Am I still microphone?
Yes.
I can still hear you.
Very cool.
Is it though?
What have you got to hide, man?
No camera.
My camera software crashed.
Oh,
Good
I
job.
thought it was like no paps. Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, good job, Logitech.
I,
Whoa.
I like this one.
with all the advertising for Lego Masters when they launched,
There we go.
I was expecting an Indiana Jones themed episode of some sort.
Yeah, I would have loved that. I love Indiana Jones. I think it's wicked.
Like with all the like promo leading up to it.
Yeah.
And
Well, the promo was super random. They were just like, yeah, it's Indiana Jones themed. Like,
Yeah, that was
okay.
bizarre.
Yeah, all right, bet.
Yeah. And there
I think-
wasn't any Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
No,
But it was cool.
because they shot the promo. When did they shoot that?
It
Who'd
was
gone?
like-
Branko and Max had been eliminated already.
I think it was just before the semi-final, actually.
Was it that late? Wow, yeah.
Pretty
So
late.
we'd already had
Pretty late.
basically the whole season by that point.
Oh
I think
wow.
it might have been.
Okay.
It might have been just after Trent and Paul were eliminated.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, because they booked a fancy hotel in the city.
There's some behind the scenes for you.
Yeah, because all the eliminated teams got brought back. So of course, Branko and Max, like they live local, so they just drove in. But Crystal and Andrew came back up from Melbourne, and did they like flew in the morning and flew out that night or something? But Paul and Trent booked a hotel in the city and stayed. I can't remember which one it was, but it's very fancy,
Which was really
very on brand.
no, they were in it. No, I was trying to think. Because I know that, yeah, there were some people who just straight up weren't in the promo.
Yeah, I wasn't in it.
Alex and Taylor.
Yeah, Alex and Taylor.
I wasn't in it at all. We waited the whole day. Like basically, they sent out the call sheets, and we just had to be ready to get picked up and go into the bush to film this promo. They filmed us. We tripped Kirsty and Dan. Yeah, so we were hiding in the bushes. We had a rope. Nick and I stretched across. Well, it was like slack across the dirt path, and as Kirsty and Dan were running with the trophy across the rope, we would pull it taut, and Kirsty would trip and throw the trophy. So that was our scene, and it never made it to air. Didn't make the cut.
Oh.
I had a speaking role and everything.
Oh, really? What did you say?
I think I yelled now.
No.
Yeah, and then they filmed us running down like a rocky dirt path, and it was super hairy because like we're leaping over rocks and like almost tripping over. You know, we risked our necks for this and didn't make the cut.
Wow.
So pretty
Yeah.
devo.
For the trailer, they decided to use mostly footage from the show and then just condense
Yeah.
it to like
They didn't even use the mummy. They had a guy they dressed up as
Yeah.
a mummy. They full on wrapped him in bandages and everything. He was in
It looked
he was in
really
makeup for like
uncomfortable.
5 hours or something.
Yeah, he was in it all day, and then he didn't even use it.
They didn't even use it.
And
Imagine how
that
he feels.
was-
And that was a paid actor as well.
Oh.
Well, you got paid for it. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you know, he's fine.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't remember who was in it. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean that's I remember because I wasn't in it, but
Yeah.
no one else remembers.
No,
Like,
Henry
Henry didn't even remember. Yeah, you guys had that 6 sword twirling.
Yeah, they were very heavy
Yeah, Lego swords, they would be.
because big Lego swords don't have the light weight of a normal sword. So
They're
No.
also very unergonomic.
yeah, they were sharp.
They should have done some honeycombing. Wouldn't that have helped? Or maybe they were honeycombing.
Yeah.
Art department.
And take it up with the B man.
I will do that.
Yeah.
How you feeling there, Wade?
I'm as you've probably guessed, I'm struggling with a little bit of a flu at the moment, so I'm pretty much ready to call it a night, I think.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
that's fair
it.
enough, man.
I should probably be getting a good night's sleep as well.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, it's been a
Yeah, it's been
pleasure.
fun.
Good to see you again, Gene.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you guys soon.
Yeah.
I'm glad we were able to go off topic and talk about Switch storage cards and
Yeah. And your
Oh,
cat.
Gullwing doors.
show off our Lego sets.
Oh my god, look at Yanni.
Oh, is Yanni? Oh, Hey, Annie.
Oh, good dog.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Good dog want to meet my cat?
What's she doing? Oh my god, this is adorable.
Okay. She doesn't like being picked up at all.
Oh my god, your cat is so fluffy. It's like
She's a Devon Rex.
Yeah, she's a Rex. My
Wow.
cousins had Cornish Rexes.
Yeah.
They
They've got curly fur, like
that's so
Yeah.
cute.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
the little beard.
she's like a woolly sheep.
Yeah. Oh, a little
It's
sheep.
I'm allergic to cats, but the Rexes don't set off my cat allergies.
Yes,
Oh my
same.
Hypoallergenic.
She sleeps in my bed with me.
Oh.
Sweet baby. All right, sorry, Wade. We'll let you go to bed.
Sorry,
No
Wade. Thank you, Wade. We
thank you,
appreciate it.
everyone, for joining us
Thanks.
tonight.
Thanks,
No,
Wade.
thanks for having us.
So I think we're gonna have a free for all. Have all the Lego Masters on. Maybe
Oh,
next-
good. Good luck with that.
Make sure I sort out my internet.
Party.
I'll bring a book. I'll just kick back and let everyone fight for the camera.
Let Paul take over.
We'll see.
Yeah. It'll be the Nick and Paul show.
That would be fine. All right. Thank
everybody.
you.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.